going live. Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish, where we're having just a nice, chilled out RP stream. In between
Because half of us are tired and the other half, well, I'm not sure about other half, but Evan's drunk.
I'm tired.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. When have we ever not been tired before starting this?
We're also in between arcs, so we're just going to have a nice, chill RP stream for Operation Hotblood. Joining me I am your host and eternal GM, Steven. Well, co-GM now. Joining me tonight is our other co-GM and one player, Cody, and creator of Myth RPG, the system that we're playing, Cody.
Hey guys, I'm playing the super kawaii lolly jester Joe.
Who's kind of going through some shit right now.
Also joining
We'll go over that later.
Shit right now.
Also joining me tonight is Haley.
Hi, this is about as energetic as you're going to get. No whisper level screaming here, just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also along for the ride is Zach.
Hello, I'm playing Adele. I punch things with fire.
And last but not least is Evan.
Yeah, I'm the drunk one, okay? We get it. Alright.
Who's also playing a pirate while I'm playing a werewolf.
Oh yeah, I'm also playing a pirate who's a were-shark.
We need a ninja.
Stealth is for weaklings.
You'll have to recruit a ninja, I guess. Maybe.
Because,
There we go. Never mind. Hang on. There we go.
Yep.
Alright, let's begin that recap.
Okay. So, if I'm recalling correctly, and fill in the details as I go, I feel. If I'm recalling correctly, we stormed into the University of Hampires, Northwestern.
Everybody was on spring break.
So, and we went there, we got past the couple bits of illusions and trickery there, and we met up with the Edgelord himself. The one who took Joe. The guy I can't remember the name of, and why should I even...
Drow. It was Drow.
Ah, yes, Drow. Drow was
It was literally the most non-inspirational name ever.
Taunting us, going nonsense, all the villain talk, the usual. We saw Joe wrapped up at a podium, on like a podium thing or whatever. She was all tied up and whatnot. But in truth, and then the battle begins. It starts off, a little odd as Drow toys with us. Tosses us about.
Fucker.
And we can actually put up a little bit of a fight this time. Well, you guys put up a fight before. I was just knocked out on the ground, bleeding out of my chest. This time round, I actually was able to land a few hits, as did everyone else.
Ours landed more hits, though. Let's be honest.
You sure did. I kept seeing through the illusions and shit, if I remember right. He kept disappearing.
That was session 4 last.
I think I saw him once when he went up, and everyone was like, we're not going to look up.
Yeah.
Well, we beat the shit out of him, kept him alive, and then we found out that the Joe was not the real Joe, but a fake.
This is only after we thought that he actually shot Joe in the head, and Alaric kind of had a bit of a mental breakdown.
Yep.
And proceeded to bite and claw the shit out of this Drow until he basically was borderline scrap, but not exactly. He literally tossed him hard enough to... I tore his arm off, so...
We beat the fuck out of him.
I believe I punched a wall after that. I began to punch a wall, and I found a secret. We walked down, we found a dungeon full of dead people, and then we found Joe in a cell, who has been there for God knows how long, a couple weeks, basically, if our training is right.
That was a week.
A week. So, we found her, we opened the door, Ulrich and Joe had their lovely reunion. Emotions everywhere, if I recall.
Emotions I can't conjure right now because I'm kind of tired.
After that, as I put the door back in place, Joe punched it out again, as she got her strength back, ripping off a collar that made her weak. After that, we left, and we took Drow with us, and we brought him to the proper authorities, I believe.
I don't think we made it to the proper authorities yet. I think we're still carrying him around.
Yeah,
Oh.
you haven't made it there yet.
Not mistaken.
We're making the way to the proper authorities to lock him away.
Making your way downtown, walking fast, faces passing
Walking
your homebound.
Nah.
Oh
Stop.
God, please help me. I unfortunately cannot get drunk tonight because I work tomorrow. Fuck.
So do I.
Why are you drunk then?
I don't know.
He
God
doesn't
damn it,
care.
Alright, whatever. Yeah, that pretty much covers everything, I believe, unless we're missing something. Oh yeah, Bug joined us.
Oh, yes. Bug is with us.
After reuniting with Wheelchair Sensei, we basically pushed him down a hill and then fled.
He will never catch us.
I mean, what was he going to do? Catch up with us?
In before a few sessions down the road, and you suddenly hear the screaming as the wheelchair comes flying over the horizon.
He was never actually crippled. He can walk.
He's like carrying it and screaming.
Oh lord, let's not have that, and let's just go ahead and pick up with tonight's session, which basically it's more or less going to be a podcast. There's not going to be any fighting or anything like that. It's just chill RPG talking and shiz.
Like I said, chill RP tonight, because we're just gonna pick up where we left off with everybody. We're just gonna sort of pick up with everybody on the road traveling, and we're just gonna sort of RP tonight, because I need to fill out request off forms.
Yeah, Steven has paperwork to do. Cody isn't even home. Evan is drunk, and me and Zach are tired as fuck.
Yeah, and I'm also probably gonna have to go to bed soon because I have to go to work at 9.
Alright, let's get started then. Move it.
Alright, let's do this. Do this thing.
Alrighty.
So you guys are
So we're
on the
walking
road.
down the road.
You're actually not walking.
Oh.
Because you guys have gotten lucky, and you realize
Are we stealing wheelchair sensors?
No. You guys got a car because you realized that when everyone went on spring break, a few of the students left their vehicles on campus, and you were able to hotwire one of their Batmobiles.
Oh, I'm stealing the shit.
Well, I mean, honestly, that probably would be possible with Alric because, cybernetics.
You didn't hear what
Fuck
I
yeah.
called it, did you?
Yes, I know you called it the Batmobile. Shut up. It technically can't be the Batmobile because the Batmobile can only fit one person. So
It's just a 2004 Ford.
Technically two, depending on the model.
It's a Batmobile. Just
It's a
it's just a
with
functional
someone-
Batmobile.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
exactly.
The other Batmobile models are just not functional
Exactly.
for what their intended use is. So a functional Batmobile. Okay, whatever. Either way, Auric's driving. So fuck off.
Aw.
Hey, he's directly hooked up to the ignition of this thing. So set off.
No, you're no fun. At least I can use both my hands when
And
using
you-
the steering wheel.
You've got
Like one of his
Drow-
knees that's hooked up.
You've got Drow chained up and gagged in the back. Like he's not.
No,
even-
he's in the trunk.
That's
he's
what,
in
that's
the
Oh, no, he's in the trunk.
by the back. I
trunk.
meant the trunk.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, he does not get seat privileges. He gets trunk.
Yeah, no, that's why.
So,
I meant trunk.
shotgun.
As close to Ulrich as you possibly can. And
Yeah, I'm saying now, Joe gets shotgun. Joe gets shotgun.
Oh fuck! But I called shotgun. Ah,
Molly gets shotgun. If you want to fight me, Finn, I will fight you.
Adele gets into the front seat of the car while everyone's bickering. Just like, alright, I'm driving.
Alright, fine.
Ulrich's already driving, though. We've already established it.
At this point.
Where were you?
Just go.
Been
Just go.
talking about for like 5 minutes.
Get in the fucking car.
Alright.
Alright, come on, Joe. Backseat. Alright,
Oh.
if you pause this thing to still, I'm taking driver.
Alright.
Okay, Joe doesn't say anything. She just kind of like immediately follows you. She just
You two
hangs
should
out
be in
really
the back
close.
and like making sure you're careful and safe. Then
Right, just start driving.
Let's go.
Sooner we can drop off this fucker, the better.
You see Adele just kind of clamp his wings together into a cloak, kind of, to make sure he's comfortable. Vroom, vroom. And we're off.
God damn it.
So, oh, hey, there's a beach.
It's gonna be
Should
a
we
long
stop
drive.
by?
It's gonna be a long drive.
Yeah, it's gonna be a drive. It's just at this point,
Like this
as
whole
far as
section-
Alex is concerned, like a safe seating is not gonna be the thing. He's just kind of leaning against one side and kind of has Joe curled up like against him, basically lounging in the back seat at this point.
Yeah, you guys aren't good. Like this whole episode's basically going to be the drive to a single safe place, or someplace else. Because that's
Another
each
place that
episode.
while not as safe as a single safe place is relatively safe compared to the surrounding area.
Yeah.
You have to say the full name. You can't like cop out.
Adele is driving smoothly and very. You're shocked at the hothead's ability to drive so good and smoothly.
I have questions, but let's just save them for later. You holding up okay, Joe?
She just nods her head.
Honestly, if it was right, I would have just killed the bastard outright, but
And she kind of shakes her head like just a little bit, like, no, I don't want you to kill him.
I know, trust me, that'd be doing him a favor at this point.
Okay, so she just kind of curls up a little bit, like a little bit more, like just curls in on herself, and then she's just silent at that last comment.
Well, is there a radio?
Yeah.
Probably gonna find a station with some tunes, some chill ass grooves.
Alright, well, I suppose while we're driving, we might as well get to know each other, I suppose. Or so
I
that
think
we've managed to get to before.
Evan, did you die? Hello?
Yeah, he left.
Finn's passed
Oh,
out
yeah.
at this point.
Oh, he's gone.
Alright, so Finn is dozing.
Finn falls
He's just
asleep.
Which
like-
honestly would not be surprising.
I mean, he did take a beating during
Sure
that
did.
fight.
Yeah.
All right. Just I turn on some chill jazz music.
Don't have it be so smooth he slides out of the seat, you know? Anyway, back to the role playing. Okay, Steven,
Adele
please.
shut off the radio. If that's what I'm hearing, then no. The radio's broken. Shut it off. Well, how am I doing?
Alright guys, I can't instigate tonight.
All right, I'll do it. Fine. All right, you two. How am I doing with my driving?
Yeah, you're doing just
Move.
fine, just not too many bumps. Oh dear. Not jeez. At like a bump, he just kind of clings to Joe a little bit tighter.
Bug is
Just
like,
fine.
Bug is like, you drive with passion. I believe in you and your driving abilities. It is very
gee.
well done.
Oh,
Thank you,
jeez, Bug.
Bug.
I imagine Bug is in the back seat with Joe and freaking Alric, and Alric's just pretty much propping his legs in Bug's lap.
Bug is like, gives you finger guns with two of his hands while he's got the other two crossed over his chest.
Okay, so like Joe, like as if seeing him for the first time, like she kind of like looks over at you, like squints, and she's like, "Where did you come from?"
It's a long story, Joe,
So-
but long
Hello,
story
I am
short, yeah, this is Bug. His sensei basically trained us to prepare us for that battle to get you back, so...
We picked up a stray.
Yeah, he didn't exactly want to stick around, I don't blame him. as Ara kind of rubs his jaw a little bit. Bastard.
Okay, so she just kind of like looks at him for a little bit, like, huh. And she curls up again a little bit, but then you see her reach in her pocket. She pulls out a manga, and you see her reading JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. She just like opens it up and starts like thumbing through the pages.
So, actually, Adele looks in the mirror, looking back at everyone like, all right, hey, Joe.
Hmm.
I have an idea if you don't mind hearing it. You mind putting down the book for a second?
Okay, so she kind of like slowly puts down the book.
Whenever we get to the, I think that sign said a beach, the safe place. Safe place? The hell?
A single safe
Anyway.
place? That's a little bit weird
That's
naming,
a weird.
but okay.
Why would they name a beach that? Anyway,
Whatever.
I was thinking
Figure it
that
out.
maybe we could spar against each other a few times. Just get some extra training in. You know. Get you
Okay,
extra
she kind of like you see her actually like cringe a little bit. She's just like, and just kind of like, you see her curl up a little bit more, and she pulls out her book again.
All right. That's fine.
Bug notices your book. He's like, oh yes, I know those. I know them. Very grand heroes.
Jojo kind of looks over at him. She like perks up a tiny bit. She's like, I like it. They're so strong and powerful, and they get up every single time.
He's like, oh yes, they operate here.
Wait, what?
Yes. in the Gothic land of vampires.
Okay, so she's like, oh!
Except they had to change except they had to change names for legal They had to change the names in the manga for legal purposes.
Okay, so like she kind of gets like these stars in her eyes. She's like, I could meet them.
Potentially.
Yes. We could
Adele raises a brow in the mirror.
Ara kind of looks back and is just like, shush you.
Okay, so Joe like looks down at the book, looks back up at Adele. She's like, Adele, I changed my mind. I want to spar.
Hmm. That's the spirit.
They're great. So, Bugbug's like, yes, they are noble warriors. They are working to defeat the vampires here. Specifically, their leaders, the Column Boys.
Excuse me, the what now?
The Column Boys. Very deadly vampires. Very beefy.
Oh.
Very beefy. Very
Alrighty
beefy.
then.
They make me look... I wish I aspire to be as beefy as them.
I think this is a little bit too beefy considering your size right now. I
When
mean,
Joe
seriously, how
looks
could you
around,
fit through a
she actually
doorway
sees
like
them.
that?
They make very big doors.
Yeah, but a standard doorway, like, wouldn't you get wedged or something?
They make really big doors.
Everywhere? In every town?
No,
I doubt
not in every town, just in their castle.
I was
I
about
see.
to say, in order for them to get in, they probably have to ram into each other from behind.
Oh, God. Adele shakes his head.
What? I
Outta
mean it. You
context,
seriously had to
man.
put some speed in order to get something that big in through a door that small. Come on.
Think about what you say. Context, man. Context.
Well, I mean exactly what I said.
Oh, my Lord. Adele's like, okay, you're right. You know what? I'll just shut up. That's fine. I'll focus on driving. Continue.
Yeah, I suppose if we could run into them, it'd be nice, but...
I hear they train down at the observatory of Sick Gainsborough.
Observatory?
The observatory of Sick Gainsborough.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Bug said, call it an observatory. It would not surprise me at all.
Where is that on the map?
Okay, so
I don't know. Is there a
Go
map
see-
in here? Hold on a second. As he
I'm
kind
not
of reaches
reaching
under
the
the
glove
seat.
compartment.
No, you rifle through one of the glove compartments and you find a map of just of the Gothic land of vampires.
Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. There's University of Vampires, Witch Town, Camp Moon. Okay, whatever.
Ah, yes, the werewolves.
tell
The
me
There it is.
werewolf camp.
Observatory of Sick Gains, bro. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. But it seems it's further down south. It's like on the peninsula.
Hmm.
Right
Here
near.
they
What the fuck is that near the tip of the peninsula?
I
You know
hear
what?
they
I'm not going to question it. I'm not going to question it.
I hear they train.
What the hell do you mean?
Trust me, I'll figure it out later. Just focus on driving the though.
I
Alright.
hear they train there with their sensei, Laura.
Lord.
She is a very powerful sensei. I always wanted to train with her after I completed
Evidently,
my training.
they.
I always wanted to train with her when I completed my training with wheelchair sensei. Unfortunately, he entered me into an indentured servitude contract.
Right. And I guess evidently they don't have very creative ideas when it comes to names. They just repeat the same one twice.
No, that's actually her name.
Really?
Yes, Laura.
That's weird.
Huh.
Lord.
He
They
turns
say it twice each time.
he turns to Joe and he's like, "You may know her from the manga as Lisa."
Okay, so she kind of like claps her hands to her face. She's like, "Oh!"
Hmm. Well,
Well, at least we're starting to see a little bit of your old self.
hmm.
Yes, Jose Hostar, Jose Hocomet, and Thousand Island are both very powerful warriors of light.
Right. Well,
They are bright, shining beacons of nobility in this land, in this dark land of monsters.
So I guess so we probably should figure out where the hell we're going after this point.
Well, I mean, we got a map right here, unless we want to try and cross over into the next country nearby. But these guys that are at this, that are going after these column boys, is that right, Bug?
Yes, they are the heads of they work directly with the edgelords. They were given the power to rule over the Gothic land of vampires.
Well, I suppose since we have a car, it'd be easier to travel around. We probably want to head south to the observatory, because we pretty much know where the castle is. It's right up north on the northern peninsula of this entire region. Castle Column Boys, spelled with an I. What the fuck?
Huh?
I
Are you
don't
sure
know.
you're reading that thing right?
I'm pretty fucking sure I'm reading it right, Adele. I'm pretty fucking sure. I'm not illiterate. I'm just half robotic.
I never assumed anything else.
This is so very, very weird. I honestly had to question the mental integrity of the cartographer behind this map. Seriously, what the fuck?
You said Camp Moon, right?
Yeah, Camp
It's
Moon,
full
but
of
that's
wolves.
down south. And why would you assume it's full of wolves,
No, it's full of werewolves.
Oh, there we go.
Well then, thanks, Bug.
I actually had a dog named Moon Moon back in Enso.
It probably wasn't
He
very
a
bright, was it?
goofy
Trust me, I'm very familiar with the context of Moon. Trust me on that. My old brother was called that when he was younger, and oh my...
Is that
Oh,
like a
brother.
slur or something? Or
Yeah, it's...
swear?
I don't
Does
really
he
talk
know?
much. Honestly, or kind of, I'm going to decide that,
Okay,
I don't know,
here's-
honestly.
Here's a quick question for all of you. Why don't you all talk about where you're from in this land?
I already mentioned Enso
Yeah, you're
back
you're
in
fr-
Enso,
you're
in
from
my home Enso.
You're actually from you're from the cyber papacy, which is surprising. That you don't have any cyberware.
But he is a human. He's got brain.
That's true. You're right. That's true.
I do have technomancy. I just have to get warp.
Adele's the werewolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Adele's probably.
Or no, Adele is dragon. Ulrich is werewolf.
Ulrich, that's
and Finn is the were shark.
Finn is from the sea, but
He's from under.
Ulrich, you're probably also from the cyber papacy.
The town's on the border of the demon.
I mean, I wouldn't say that because Ulrich was originally a werewolf before he got cybernetic.
So were you from the Gothic land of vampires, or were you from Beast Mech land?
I mean,
Beast Mechland has beast in the name, so.
What are you trying to assume, Joe?
I mean, he could be from some kind of village that's like a small unnamed town that's like probably near the border between the two.
A woo town.
I'd rather not. It'd be a woo town, to be honest.
I'm glad.
It just had to be an unnamed town that's like on the border between the Vampire land and the Beast Mech land. Because honestly, I forgot to put his town of origin on here when we were originally making it.
Oh.
We'll have it be unnamed until I can get around the name of the place.
I have an idea.
What?
I have an idea how to mention this. Give me a moment. So, who in here grew up in a frontier town near the borders?
I mean, I sort of did, I guess you can say.
How about you, Joe? Where are you from?
Oh, I'm not really sure. I mostly grew up in the city of Zero.
Bug, where are you from? Here?
Yes. Well, yes, actually. Well, yes.
All right.
Like, are you from this?
No, actually, that's not quite entirely true. I'm actually a border town. I come from the city of Pumpastry.
Pumpastry? Oh, Lord. You're from that region, then, are you?
Yes, that's what led to the bugginess you see.
Right, that makes more sense now I think about it.
Have you always been a bug?
I don't think so.
Actually, yes.
Really?
That's terrifying.
Has anybody tried to step on you before? Is that why you got so much muscles?
Adele, like.
Okay, that is too cute. That is adorable, Joe. That's adorable.
You hear Adele snort a bit in the front.
Bug looks down in shame with one hand up, just open, just in front of his head. He's like, yes. It was a deeply traumatic experience. Then he clenches his fist, but I have become stronger, and now no one will step on me.
Well, I imagine not, considering you're kind of too big for it.
And she's just like, did you smash them back?
No, for it is true honor to not go for vengeance against your enemies, merely justice.
Where the hell did my cat go?
I wonder what justice looks like.
Sometimes vengeance.
Figure it out.
Sometimes vengeance can be just.
Sorry about that.
But one must know when to stop.
I'm glad I know.
Right. Well, Adele, you said you came from a frontier town.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mentioned it. Man, it's been a while since I've been there, honestly.
Well, what was it like? Because I'm not sure if it'd be anything like where I grew up, honestly.
It's very, in honesty, you can actually think of it as just a little small town, more or less. Kind of half a village, half a town, basically. Some people stuck to more traditional ways of life, like, like building their homes out of, like, having cabins and whatnot, while others had, like, contractors and whatnot. It's very surreal, to be honest.
Right.
Surreal? What does that mean? Is that a person? Is that a man?
No, Joe. It's hyperbole.
Like
You say that like
he's
she knows what that is.
kind
I'm
of go
sorry.
like, why
I'm
she's like
exaggerating.
these big
Exaggerating.
words.
I'm sorry, Joe. I'm just exaggerating.
It's just
You know,
surreal
kidding.
is another way of saying strange or odd or weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you're surreal. She points at Adele. You're surreal. She points over at Ulrich. And you're surreal too. I think I'm the only normal one here.
I wouldn't say that, considering you're a 12-year-old that can literally break walls.
That's not normal.
No, it's
Not where I'm from,
Little
no.
sister can't punch through walls.
I mean, I'll say this, normally
Well,
by the age of
sister-
12, most girls know how to bite, maybe, but not punch walls down.
Maybe, if my sister actually wanted.
Well, I grew up, really wanting to be a superhero, and superheroes are really strong, so I just wanted to get really, really strong. And, his edginess kind of took me in, and he taught me how to get stronger. So eventually I was able to punch through the walls.
Oh, at least he managed to pass something good on to you.
Yeah, I think so. But anyway, tell me about your sister Adele. Is she my age?
Adele cracks a smile as he thinks back. Actually, I think she's 1 year older than you right now. Now I think about it. She's a lot more adept at magic than I am.
I've always wanted to learn magic, but I don't think my brain's big enough.
Now that I think about it, I think she's the only one that doesn't really have. Well, she does have wings like Mom, but.
Hey, is your mom a dragon? Is that why you look like? Is that why you look surreal?
That was probably one very odd honeymoon, if so.
Hey, don't judge my father.
What I'm just saying, trying
he's
to
a
sleep
very
with something
brave-
that is like twice your size.
Well, he's a very brave
Bug
human.
commends it.
Well,
Bug
honestly,
Bug understands the attraction.
You know
I'm
what?
just gonna shut up now.
Bro just sort of looks confused as she looks between the two of you. She's like trying to figure out what you're talking about.
Honestly, Joe, I actually have a couple other siblings too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they're twins. A little brother, and a little sister. Beyond just my other little sis. They actually want to become kind of like me. They want to be able to punch really hard at some point. Maybe
Why did you decide you wanted to punch really hard?
Well, Dad was a demon slayer. Killed demons for rent. Or,
Bug
that's
has
kind of
That's
what
like
I did.
Edgelord 101 is slaying demons
He was a little edgy.
or becoming one. It's
He was
kind of a
little edgy
vague
before,
line.
Mom. Just a little though.
Bug
After
had
that,
it.
he kind of just fell out of it.
Bug
he
have
did
many
it for-
siblings.
I can imagine, Bug.
Bug have Big Bug. He bigger than Big Bug. He's very big. Then there's Bed Bug. He sleep too much. Then there's Beg Bug. She's always asking for money from Bug Bug. It's really annoying.
It goes on. The list goes on for a couple hours. Everyone else just tunes out.
10 minutes later.
10 minutes later.
And finally, there's Shame Bug. We don't talk about Shame Bug.
no,
So Joe has been listening intently to this entire thing.
Adele has been slowly zoning out. It's like
You guys all have so many siblings.
Oh, I mean, I wouldn't say that. I'm probably have the least siblings here. I mean, unless Finn wakes up and starts talking about his family, but I doubt it at this point.
I don't know. I don't have any siblings. So if you've got at least one, you've got more than me.
Well, I mean, I got 2, but otherwise my family is just mostly made up of cousins. so many cousins. Like, I'm thankful my parents stopped at 3 because some of my aunts and uncles have like 20, and I don't know how they even keep their sanity. Because, damn it.
Wow. That must be really, really expensive.
I mean, depends. I mean,
Oh.
they did have some like periods of like 5 years between batches. When I say batches, I mean it ranges from 2 to 5.
Orc know your family's name? Like, you guys must be like, they must be like best friends by this point. And like, I mean, that costs a lot of money to order, doesn't it?
I
All this
mean,
talk of family is just slowly making Adele just kind of like frown, look a little sad, but focus.
I mean,
nonetheless.
oh no, it's honestly the last time I had contact with them, it was years ago. I think. I don't know. It's been a while.
You never told me what happened to your brother.
That's just it. I don't know. I'm not sure what happened to any of my family at this point.
So she kind of looks at you. She looks at Adele. It's like,
Frown, sad eyes, but focus.
are you sad?
Hmm?
Are you sad?
Oh, a little.
That's okay.
I need
And
to
she
get
like
back.
takes both of your hands. She's like, I'll cheer you up.
That's okay, Joe.
And it's no need, Joe. We're fine. Trust me.
I can really only cheer up once I have my family safe in my arms again. That's all I care.
They're not safe right now.
No. Why do you think I was in the city?
I don't know. I kind of wasn't supposed to ask a lot of questions.
Well, you can ask them now. You have free will, don't you?
But I am asking them now. You're
Good.
being a little vague.
Well,
There's a lot of edgelords that do this, where they kind of dance around their backstory, but they never actually tell.
fine.
Makes it hard to get to know people.
I'll tell it. Fine. That's fine with me. I have nothing to hide, after all. My siblings got
he
taken away.
crosses her legs and kind of like scoots forward in her seat a little bit intently.
Which Hersey is pretty much our slap. Just like, easy there, easy there.
So she just like scoots across his lap. Oh, crap. Okay.
All right. You listening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm only going to tell it once.
Okay, I'll memorize it.
And cut the commercial.
Everybody else.
All right.
You
So-
don't have to.
Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. I got you. And she just like gives you a huge thumbs up.
Adele smiles. All right. Back in Ansel, a little after my father passed away, a man named N came back to our town. He was a close friend of my father's, and he came to our door. He busted the place in, demanding that we come with him. We refused at first. He was peaceful at first, even though he brought thugs with him. I wanted to beat all of them down, but Mom said no to that immediately. Bless you.
Thank
you. Bug sneezed.
That honestly sounds like a sneeze that Joe would have.
Bless you. But back to the story. Basically, the man that I would have called uncle at one point came back after trying to be peaceful and being pushed away. He came back and raided my home. Didn't take anything valuable, just took everyone else but me. Left me there.
Oh, pretty much everybody got to go on a field trip but you? That's lame.
I wouldn't call it a field trip there, Joe.
I would call
They
that
weren't exactly taken.
Definitely a
Oh.
movie, that's for sure.
So she kind of like immediately you start to see her curl up again, like you to a bad place.
He left a note for me specifically, telling me to come back to the city of Zero. He said that he would show me what my father had been shown. And I was on my way there when I ran into you guys.
Well, you reached the city of Zero.
Yeah,
Actually.
I reached it, but then I met all of you.
And then that became a shit show.
The rest is history. My house is actually still there. It's collecting dust, though.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Don't worry.
keep you from finding your family.
Don't worry about it, Joe. I was never strong enough to get them back anyway. I need to get stronger. I need to get them back as soon as I can. No matter what.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Thanks, Joe. I know I can.
You must be strong like Bug Bug.
Mm.
Sweet, you hungry?
Joe
This is also-
turns over to Ulrich and says, "And what about you? Why did you come to this city? What's your tragic backstory?"
Well, it's a bit of a long story, and honestly, it's even a bit painful at times to recount personally, but needless to say, I traveled to the city of Zero to try and track somebody down. Name
What are you
escapes me, but
looking
I can't
for?
forget that face. It's, well, Joe, let's just say that these cybernetics that you see me use all the time, I didn't always have them. I wasn't born with them. Nor was I willingly installed with them.
Are you sad that you have them?
I mean, in a sense, it's, well, some of those things where, yes, they do have their advantages and they do help me, but I know my father found out whether he knew that it was against my will or not, he wouldn't be too happy with it, considering that it basically enhances everything that should just come naturally to me. And since I'm just an augmented alpha,
I don't know what an alpha is, or what
Believe
augment means.
alpha basically, in terms of werewolf, is basically the lead male in charge of a pack.
That's a good thing, isn't it? That means you're in charge.
I mean, yes and no. The thing is that my older brother Tryon is the one that technically would be alpha next, unless I could become stronger than him and overpower him in the eventual fight we would have had for control of the family once father was reaching his end days. But with my cybernetics, I have that unfair advantage. Because an alpha needs to be natural, not synthetic.
So you got
That's dumb. Everybody has natural advantages. Like me. I'm the strongest one here.
Well, my father was always a bit archaic in his way of thinking. He wanted to keep things
I don't know what
traditional.
that means either, but it sounds bad.
He wanted to keep things traditional, to the old ways, to our roots.
Oh.
Or before all the cybernetics and such became a thing.
So who put cybernetics in you?
That's the thing. A name just escapes me. I got fried so much when I finally got away that I just remember bits and pieces of what happened, and the bits I do remember just I'd rather think about. Honestly.
Oh. Did it hurt?
To put it bluntly, yes. Oh, a lot, yes.
I'm sorry.
Adele recalls the terrified face that came after him and being slashed at his chest. Like, he just hums to himself.
Oh, well, you guys have such interesting stories. They're really sad, but at least they're cool.
Bug is just like slaps two of his hands against his knees and punches the other punches his other fist into his remaining open hand. He's like, yeah. He's like, tragic stories are tragic, but what are you going to do about them? You can't
overcome.
You can't be anchored down by your sorrow. You must overcome it. Defeat your demons. Defeat both real and not real.
I know. Trust me, Buck, I know. And well, initially when I went to City Zero, if I had found the bastard, I would have killed him on the spot, but I realize now that wouldn't be right. Because, unlike me, there are others still trapped in that bastard's cave of torment. And I want them to have justice just like I would have wanted.
At the mention of a cave of torment, like, Joe kind of just, like, really starts to, like, chase a torment? Like a cage? Like they can't get out?
Like a lab.
Maybe we should think of a different topic to talk about.
She kind of, like, rocks a little bit.
Ulrich.
Ulrich just kind of sits up a little bit and just pulls Joe into a hug. It's alright. It's alright. It's nothing you need to worry about right now. It's something I gotta deal with. We'll be fine.
We'll get stronger. In fact, I already feel stronger, honestly. It's very odd.
So, by the way,
Yeah.
have you guys like turned the car around to go to go south, or are you still going north?
I think I was just gonna go for the safe place first and then make our way back.
Yeah, go to a single
Then
safe
double back.
place
Trying
and
to do
then
it
go
right.
ahead and turn around. Just get rid of Drow first, and then we'll go.
Yes.
I don't think I don't think the beach episode is the place to drop off the drow. Maybe.
What
Well,
do you mean?
maybe
We kicked me to the ocean.
Well,
I mean,
okay. Well, maybe Witchtown is probably right on the way there.
Witchtown is a much more secure place.
Okay, so
that's
yeah, we'll head to
fine.
Witchtown.
That's fine, or Camp Moon are both fine.
I should probably turn this thing around. Start heading towards. What's the nearest settlement? Beyond the safe space?
Witchtown looks like. Well, that's a stereotypical name.
Oh.
So, when are we gonna return the car?
We're not going to return the car. We're going to turn it around, Joe.
What? Heroes don't steal! She points a very judgmental finger at you.
We'll get around to returning it once we find a better means of transportation. Alright?
That's a promise. I don't go back on my promises.
So,
Yeah, we'll see what they can hook us up with at the observatory, and then we'll return the car.
I think we could go break out my friends from Fibby.
Fibby?
Yeah, Fibby. My arch nemesis. I hate that guy.
Who's Fibby?
DP.
Oh, it's actually a really interesting story. So, it's my origin story time. Well, I mean, maybe not origin story. Not exactly. It's sort of just a normal story. But anyway, it's a story. So okay. So I love dates. They're like giant raisins. They're so good. So I went on this website called Dates Are Us. Total fraud. They didn't have regular raisins. But what
Ours
they
just kind of
did
very
have-
slowly face palms. Oh no.
what they
Adele's
did
just
have, it was like this
slow
friendship
realization.
group, and I got a lot of friendship requests. But every time we were supposed to get together and like play games and stuff, like that jerk Phoebe would come and he'd put them in jail. And well, anyway, we should save him.
It takes Adele a minute as he turns the car around to head south, and eventually it's like things click together. It's like, oh.
Oh no.
Albert just kind of meets eyes with Adele through the rearview mirror.
He
She's like,
just looks in the mirror like.
he just kind of mouths like, "We'll talk about this later."
Sounds good. He mouths back.
Phoebe headquarters is in the demon hell land.
That's your answer. Well, maybe. Well, Joe, if we make our way back once we're done here in the realm of vampires, we make our way through Cyberpassy, my home country. We can probably make our way to the demon lands and maybe go there.
Well,
I won't promise anything though.
Yeah, if it ends up on our path, we'll see what we can do. Meanwhile, Alric in the back of his mind is just like, oh fuck.
Adele's just like, oh lord.
Like with satisfaction, just sort of leans back, like, I'm coming, Big Daddy. I'm coming to save you.
You just hear.
Please do not say that. Please do not use that term.
You hear the steering wheel. You hear a crack. Just like as the steering wheel cracks, just like, oh god, why?
Yeah,
Joe,
please, for future reference, do not call anybody Big Daddy. Please trust me. Just trust me.
His name.
That's not his name.
That is not his name. That is not his name. Trust me, that's not his name.
Do not call anyone Daddy. Do not.
I mean, I don't get to call anybody Daddy. I don't know who my dad even is. Like, I'm trying to remember. It's a little hazy. But pretty much, like, I must have gotten lost or something, or wandered away.
Bug gets a big smile on his face. He's like, he puts a hand on Joe's shoulder. He's like, Joe, you should. I'm sure that Finn Sharkman would be willing to adopt you. Just start calling him Daddy when he wakes up.
No, Bug, no, stop that! Alex just kind of hinds up and kind of kicks Bug across the face. No, stop that! Stop that!
Bug.
Oh, it's okay. Parents are overrated. They give you chores and tell you what to do and teach you about stuff and put you in school. So I don't really need any of that.
Actually, the funniest thing is just this reaction of Alex is completely in character with them. Just rear back, kick. No, you stop that shit.
Adele is tempted to park the car and punch Bug and then get back and drive.
Adele, just keep driving. Adele, just keep driving.
You punch him for me then.
I'm kicking him. I'm doing the best I can. Meanwhile, Finn's just dead cold asleep. Is going to be wondering what the fuck happened.
Just the snores of a deep sleep.
Bug, you ever suggest something like that again, I will crack your skull open.
Hey, anybody ever noticed that demon guy that hung out with us in the city, like, he just sort of disappeared? Like, where did he go?
I'm not
sure. He was just there, and then he wasn't.
It's hard to say, honestly.
He probably made his own trails and whatnot.
Yeah, because we probably did get separated in that freaking moat of edge.
He seemed really weak and really good at making people angry. I don't think that's a good combination.
No, not at all.
Dead.
Not at all.
Well, actually, there is a side note. Rose did escape from that chick's name was Rose, right?
Yeah, Rose.
From what I recall. That's what she called herself.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
She was actually the only one who was kind of nice to me.
Well, she escaped.
And his clothes.
Well, I tied her up before we went up to fight Drow, and here she got out. I don't know where she is, but
fucking hell.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
I hope she's okay.
I
think she tries to act tough, but she's a nice lady.
Oh?
I doubt this highly.
Well, everyone has a little bit of good in them. I hope, anyway.
Adele, do you really want to recount what the hell she put us through?
Do you really want to recount that? Do you really want to recount what Joe has done before you met up with her?
You slashed me across the chest, snapping me out of it. You ate my father, Ulrich. Literally.
That's a weird way of putting it, but I wasn't exactly lashing out at you.
You ate his dad?
Not literally! Not literally! Not literally! It's complicated.
I don't know what that means!
An illusion. A fake. It wasn't real.
Imaginary. Imagination.
You know how you come up with
You
daydreams
guys
and
play
whatnot?
some weird imagination games.
Yeah,
No,
Rose
it's just
likes
that-
to play tricks.
Yeah, it's basically... Joe, let me explain this real quick. You know how you have dreams when you sleep at night? And sometimes they can get super weird?
We had nightmares.
Yeah, basically. Rose's ability is she can cause people to have dreams and nightmares while they're wide awake.
I'm glad I snapped out of it. Twice. Dude.
Yeah, that...
Hurt you guys?
Hmm?
Did she hurt you guys?
Well,
Not
not directly.
directly. Emotionally, yes. However, there's no reason to kill her.
I wasn't thinking kill, I was thinking a nice sock across the face.
Well,
No,
next
no,
time
no.
I see
At
her,
that
I'm gonna
moment,
tell
you
her
wanted to
thank
kill
you
the
for
bitch.
these
You want to
books.
throw her out a window. I
and
know.
I'm gonna slap her.
Well, I mean, who's to say the fall would have killed her?
It probably would have, considering the height of the castle.
She's also not very strong. I saw her try to lift things. It was pretty pathetic.
So
She couldn't even open a pickle jar.
that's a little concerning.
So she's a stick, alright.
That explains why I could knock her out every time.
Wait, you knocked her out?
Yeah, I had to get out of it. The fight had to
Well,
end
to get
somehow.
me out of it.
Glad I got you back to your senses.
Yeah, at least there's that.
Anyway, it's not the first time we knocked her out. I think you threw me at her, if I recall.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, that was definitely entertaining. Monologuing. Wait! First you made a shark pedo, and then you made a dragon pedo. Well, I mean, he wasn't a dragon at the time. He was kind of close. He didn't get the wings till later, but you know what I mean.
I think I can make
Oh,
him
you
go away
changed
now that
a
I think
lot.
about it. Though I don't think I want to cause a scene yet.
Yeah, no. And before you say anything, Joe, no, we are not making a pine pedo.
What pedo?
Wolf pedo. No wolf pedos.
What? She kind of like looks mischievously over at you, like,
Now,
are
Joe.
you
No,
made of heights?
Now, Joe.
no.
Are
I'm just saying.
you
I'm just saying nobody wants a 20-foot wolf. I'm just saying nobody wants a 20-foot wolf coming flying at their face. And
Kids.
I do not want to come flying at
That's
somebody's face.
exactly the point. That's why you would be perfect for it.
Children. Please. Not in the
Wait,
car.
children? I think I'm older than you, honey.
Inside voices.
I'm pretty
Goes
fucking
back to
certain I'm
driving.
older than you.
Do you want me to stop
I'm
this
also
car?
pretty sure I use the same voice everywhere.
Do you want me to stop this car? And then destroy it?
No, we have
I mean, you need my help to start it up again, so.
Yes. So, inside voices, please.
Alright.
Thank
Say
you.
now you're not my dad. Far
Good.
from it.
I don't want to be.
Yeah, I don't want you to be either. I do not need a dad, nor do I need a daddy, so bleh.
Joe needs a daddy.
Shut up, Steven!
Oh Lord. All right. Anyway, we're going right to Witch
Don't
Town.
know
see?
where he is.
Right. Anyway, you were saying, Adele?
Well, we're going straight to Witch Town.
Oh, alright, that works. The sooner we can get that fucker out of the back seat, the better. Not in the back seat, the trunk.
Maybe they
Because he's where he deserves.
I think that's where we could
Joe
call
kind
it.
of crunches up again at the mention of his name.
I think that's.
Can
think that's
I
a good
I
place.
drive over a bump to make sure he goes flying into the ceiling of the trunk.
think that's
Dunk dunk.
I think that's a good place to call it for the night.
Alright.
It's a good stopping point.
As Alec just kind of pulls Joe down, she's like, let's just sleep for a bit. When you wake up, Draw's not going to be here anymore. He's going to be nice and locked up where he belongs.
All right.
Okay, so she totally just snuggles up to you. And yeah, she just feels more safe. So, yeah.
Adele says I'm driving.
Yeah, and Alec just kind of looks at...
wraps you all up, wraps both of you up in a big four-armed cuddle.
Bug, please!
Bug
Joe
is
just
Wait, no,
kind
back
of
there.
looks up, like, looks at his arms, and then just snuggles back again.
Bug is surprisingly comforting.
All right.
And Alec is kind of startled, and that's where we're going to end it. It's like,
Alric
this is weird!
There's a startled face, a comfortable face. Bug looks pleased. Adele's like, yes, let's go.
And Finn's just asleep. But, yep, that's where we're going to end off, folks.
Bug wraps Finn up in the big cuddle ball.
Oh, Lord.
Bug, there's a room! Bug, there's a room!
Calm down, children.
Tell that to Bug.
All right,
Don't Ross House. Bug, let them go.
Alright.
Yeah, cool,
As
cool.
the car continues driving off in the distance. Yeah, and the end. For now.
And for now, we'll see y'all maybe next week, depending on how things go.
Yeah, hopefully Cody actually catches his flight this time.
Yeah. I like, you know that scene in Lilo and Stitch where the blue woman's like talking to the giant shark guy, and she's like, "Your incompetence is unspeakable." Like,
Yeah.
I pretty much had that woman in the back of my brain all day.
Oh dear. Alright. Well, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, live on, play strong, roll out. We will see you next time.
Bye.
Good night.